Nuno
I,
Mendes came out of nowhere.
man, I've never been happier, man. I've never been happy.
Honestly, I'm sad of this because of one thing. His stock is now dropped drastically. He's not even gonna sell in the summer because no team wants him injured.
No, no, no. I read something David sent in the group chat about he will still get extended. It's
Yeah,
literally disgusting.
I mean,
Oh, oh,
I
look, look,
wouldn't
look.
think any team would want him.
Read this as well, PSG Game.
It's not just one of those moments. It keeps happening. The boys are genius real. Cost us in the biggest matches though. Yeah, I mean, whenever someone mentioned Kimpembe, I only think of two moments. That handball against Man United, the way his face looked so chalky was just funny. And the other moment where he tackled, I can't remember Strasbourg. I think it was against when he
Lille,
tackled
Lille.
the sliding
Burak
or Lille.
Yilmaz.
Yeah, yeah. When he pulled the muscle and just did the crazy tackle. That's the only two things. Whenever someone mentions Kimpembe that I think of. But
Mm,
yeah, it's.
I mean, I'm happy I'm not going to see him on the pitch anymore. And people
No,
have
but
to
the thing is,
understand, I don't
I
want him
want
to
to see
be
him on the
injured.
pitch
No, no,
because
no,
I
no, no,
want him to
PSG
show
Dreamer.
something to be sold. Like, no, I don't
PSG
want him.
Dreamer. No, no, PSG Dreamer. He's been mid this season. He came back. He got captain for that little game. Conceded 3 goals, and he still will get an extension. And he even got injured now. That's why
Yeah, I
I am happy for this injury because Kimpembe has, I don't know, he's sucked off Nasser so many times where he has Nasser news. Like, we can't sell him. It's impossible. So for me, it's better that he's injured than he's playing.
no. But the problem is he's extending, right? But with the extension, is it gonna be? I would assume with every extension, it's gonna be a new wage. So is he gonna get higher wage?
Listen, we saw what happened when we extended Bernard, and he came back so shit. You never extend a player that has a long injury. But again, this club is a circus
Not even
at
Bernard.
sometimes.
Bernard doesn't even have that high of a wage. I think that's the main difference with
No, 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 no,
Kimpembe.
no, 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 no. No, no, but what I'm saying is you never extend a player that gets a lengthy injury. It's just a
No,
stupid decision to make because you never know how he's gonna come back. Bernard, we extended him when he was injured, and now look, he's on here until 2025 with good wages. It's not the highest, but it's good wages. And he's ass. He's stinky. No, 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 Rivi,
like
I'm not
what
comparing
can
them
we do
quality.
now,
I'm
though?
just saying, I'm just talking about you never extend an injured player. You can blame on the whole defense. No. What we should do now is not extend him. Let him rot. Send him to Al Nassr. Like, I don't care about Kimpembe.
He's not.
He
He's not gonna go though. Here's the thing. First of all, he's not gonna go. And second of all, no
no
team would want
PSG
him.
man.
Like,
His
if you're gonna
contract
sell him,
it ends. No, his contract ends. That's the beautiful thing. His contract ends in
wait, ends
2024, I
2024.
think.
No, it's 2025.
No, 2024.
Oh, really? I thought it was 2025.
Listen, what you do, PSG Dreamer, is I think he comes back in autumn, which is what, September, October, November.
This is 6 months, so yeah, probably around.
Yeah,
It's even
when he
end of the
then
year.
comes back, from that point until the end of next season, you see how he performs. And if he comes back and he's even worse, you don't extend. I don't care that he's from the academy and oh my god, he knows the club. He knows the club. Like, when you talk about Kimpembe, you don't say, oh, he's great at defending, he's great at heading, he's great at this. No, you say, oh, he knows the club. I don't fucking care.
Victor seems to disagree with you.
Int, but he loves. Look. Int, but he loves the club. He has PSG DNA. I haven't seen a single comment that talks actually about his performances on the pitch. Listen, for me, it's this simple. You cannot be a leader if you don't have the performances. You can only be a leader if you have the performances. So Kimpembe being a leader doesn't really matter. Like, he's a leader inside of the locker room. Great for him. But if he doesn't add performances with that, That leadership doesn't mean anything. That means he's just a mascot. He's just a clown. He's just, yeah, a mascot in the dressing room. I don't want that. All right, listen, guys. Listen. I respect your opinion to disagree with me. All right, can you just name me why we should keep Kimpembe? He gives speeches at the end of the game. uh, it was so disgusting when the PSG players after the Marseille game went to the ultras when they came back to Paris, and the ultras were chanting for Kimpembe, and he was with the crutches. He didn't do shit in that game. Why are we chanting this bum's name? Like, what has he done? And people say, oh my god, he's done so much for the club. Name me one thing Kimpembe has done apart from those 5 games.
No, okay, you know what?
When we went to the
tell you,
final.
like from the way that I say, like the game that he got injured, he was playing defense, but he wasn't great. He was just what you expect from a defense is to do. And the thing is, when he does these things, people praise it, but they forget that that's literally his job. Like
Yeah, that's the
we've
minimum.
been, yeah, exactly.
Uh,
But the thing that what I'm saying is, people when he does the minimum, people praise it because they have soft spot for him. But when you look at it from the outside, he's not doing anything extra. He's not doing anything special. He's just another defender that has a lot of mistakes.
Kimpembe is PSG
So,
blood. You need to chill. Bro, he's good. He's our most passionate player with Danilo.
so you're
What,
talking about
what you're saying is
you're
just
talking about
you're
soft
saying to
skills.
Ted
You're not
Bowley,
talking about
extend Mason Mount. They should extend Mason Mount. Liverpool should extend James Milner because he has passion. I care. Listen, I love passion, but the first thing that has to come with every player is performances. If you don't have performances, I don't care about the rest. If you have performances and then you have passion, I love you. You have leadership, I love you. But you need to have performances. And you can't
no. But
compare
the thing
someone
is,
like Kimpembe and
even now,
Marquinhos. Marquinhos has done 10 times more stuff at this club than Kimpembe. I have never understood that comparison. Is only these deluded French PSG fans who do that because they dick ride Kimpembe for being French. Marquinhos has been a 10 times better performer for Paris Saint-Germain. That's why I'm not sitting here talking about Marquinhos.
about the passion thing. Like I get it. I get it. You want something who loves the club and plays for the badge, or whatever. But now we have a lot of passion players. Yeah, he said Danilo. We have Nuno. We have Mbappe. We have Verratti. Like those are we even Hakimi. You can argue that. Like it's at this point it's not even that much. Even Ramos showed passion the last couple of games. So
Yeah, yeah, I don't get this
it's
with
nothing.
Kimpembe. Like,
Yeah, it's
what,
like
what?
if we
When he
didn't have
tackles
anyone.
players, that's passion. When he miss tackles players and gives away free kicks, that's passion. And I mean, I got this question. Int, when did you give up on Kimpembe? What moment? So, if you actually go back in time, I don't know if PSG Jimmy, you were here when we reacted to it,
Yeah, I
but
was here. I
we
was
reacted to
here.
a video in the beginning of the season where I said, God is coming, we're
That was
playing
a
three at the
gay
back,
video ever,
believe in
bro.
Kimpembe. I was part of you guys. I was matrixed by Kimpembe. I was with you guys. I was the exact same thing. His passion, he's one for the club, give him a chance. King, press, kill. But then when I saw like 10
KCP.
games, I was like, yeah, we sell him. So P3, the answer to your question is like when I saw him this season, because it was with the 3 at the back. Because before, the only excuse I had left for him is that, oh, he's not really a 4 at the back. But when we played 3
Yeah,
at the
honestly,
back and he was still average, yeah, خلاص.
I think he was the most player who got chances at the club. Like whenever he's like not injured, he's always he starts, always starts. So he's the most player that had um opportunities to defend himself and be like he's gonna get good, whatever. But and he had the back, the whole ultras and the whole club backed him. But yeah, yeah. I
It's like
expected him to do better,
backing
honestly. With Ramos coming and whatever, like Danilo playing CB, I thought like now he has competition, he's gonna get better. But it just didn't happen. It definitely certainly didn't happen. I still
bro,
would love for Kimpembe to be to play good, but it's the same with Hugo, man. It's not happening.
and the thing
It's
is,
not
I've seen a
happening.
pattern. Like we have Kimpembe, Barca have Roberto, Chelsea have Mason Mount. Every club has a mascot. Every club. Real has Nacho Fernandez. Every club has these kinds of mascots. The only thing here is that Nacho is a squad player. Roberto is a squad player. But Kimpembe is a starter. He just came back from a 4-month injury and benched Danilo, our most consistent centre-back this season, because he's passionate. That's the thing I don't like. It's like racist. It's literally like racist. Because what you base off performances, not name.
More relax.
That's crazy, man.
Lidor, you have Roberto.
You have to relax.
Roberto just
I know
got
we have
extended.
Roberto.
It's the
I know
same
we have
thing.
Roberto, man. We gave him a 400 million release clause, bro. I know. I know. But more, you have to chill on Kimpembe, man. He's a genius, man. He's a genius. Stop. Like, as a left centre back, in the 3 at the back, he's cooking good food. Like, stop. This your agenda is disgusting. Stop.
No, but the
He's
thing
here
is,
playing.
when you say genius, like,
No. He's not a genius. Like, I'm being toasted. Like, he's not a genius.
No, but Lidor. Should he be a starter at this club?
I mean, I think he's good.
With Danilo, Ramos, and Marquinhos, all of them are better than him.
I mean, I'm not sure about that.
No, I mean, he can't play on the
You know
right.
what, I will tell
He
you,
can't
I'll
play
tell
on the
you,
right. So it's between him and Danilo for the left centre-back spot. And Danilo is clear of Kimpembe.
I mean, your coach doesn't
Kimpembe
think
had
so.
the potential. Kimpembe had the potential, and because he was from the club, everyone backed
He's
him.
28!
And
Like, he should
No,
be
wait.
he should be in his prime now.
let me get
Now,
you.
come on, no. This is
he
an
had the
agenda.
potentials. No. Honestly, he had the potentials. That's what, and sometimes throughout the past years, in some games he would show that. But at this moment, right now, and with Skriniar coming and the backline that we have, he had his moment. Like, he had the time to prove himself, and he didn't prove himself. Like, I know sometimes Mo is exaggerating a little bit, but like, yeah, let's be honest. He had his time, and he wasn't performing, and now he's injured for like 6 months. So, and before the 6 months, he was also injured. He didn't even play at the World Cup. So, at this moment, you have to step up and be like, you know what, bro, you just simply have to go.
I mean, when does his contract expire?
Yeah, I mean,
Kimpembe.
apparently 2024. So,
Kimpembe, Fresco, we have a spot. We have a spot for you.
the thing is, I wouldn't even be surprised if he managed to play good on other teams. But
I
at the
mean,
same
I just
time,
think.
I'm not gonna expect it.
I just think Mo is overdoing it. I think Kimpembe, I think he's good, for rotations. And I think he could start certain games. Like, I don't know why you guys are.
But he's not, though. He's not gonna play on rotation.
Lidor, did you just hear what I said? Lidor, did you just hear what? No, Lidor, did you just hear what I said before? If Kimpembe was a rotation player and played because of his performances and competed, I would be happy. The thing is, this guy doesn't have to compete. Like, he can drop a 2 out of 10. Then he starts.
He's been injured though. Like, there is no.
We saw it in the beginning of the season. He was starting ahead of Danilo.
But he was good though, wasn't he good?
He wasn't good. He was mid.
Wait.
Before the injury, what are you talking about?
No, wait. You said he was injured, right? So would you expect from an injured player when he comes back to be a rotation player? But no, he came back and started. Like, he fully
every
started.
game.
So if you get rid of him, like,
he came in versus Monaco and versus Bayern, and then he started versus Lille and Marseille.
Hold on, I have to check this. Are you telling me he started all the games as immediately came back from injury?
No.
That's not
Monaco and Bayern, because he just came back from injury, he got subbed on.
Exactly,
And then he
that's fair.
started Lille.
I don't know why you guys are
then he started
overreacting.
Lille and Marseille.
That's not bad. That's not.
What's okay?
What's the
It's okay
problem?
for him to start.
I don't get the problem.
All right, Lidor,
he started, right?
The
He
big
started.
issue is that Kimpembe is still at this club. He's 4 seasons where every PSG fan has been like, all right, Kimpembe, we need you to come back to you need to be good. 1 season goes, 2nd season, 3rd season, 4th season. When you give a player so many chances, you get rid of him. The same thing about Leandro Paredes. Paredes, we gave him 3.5 years at this club. He never cemented himself as a starter at this club. Like Kimpembe, every season we're like, he needs competition. He needs competition. Because that means he's not good enough to be a starter. But just because he's from the club, he's still at this club. As I said, if his name was Mugambe and he was from Nigeria, Lidor, he would play in Ligue 3.
Oh my
He would
God.
be playing in Ligue 3. He wouldn't be playing at my club.
Don't disrespect my country. We'll stop. Oh my God.
Also, we need to consider something. He has like Kimpembe has higher wage than Marquinhos, Hakimi. He has like the 6th or the 7th highest wages on the club.
Kimpembe?
And for him
Kimpembe?
to play to
Are
put
you
as
sure?
yeah, Kimpembe. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he has like 300K.
something.
300.
Yeah,
Hey,
No, I don't think
so we
300
can't even
Wait.
pay him something like that and put him as a rotation player.
Yeah, so
It just doesn't even make sense.
Kimpembe has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There's
6,
Eminem,
7th
there's
highest.
Ramos, and there's Verratti, and then there's Donnarumma. So it is.
Yeah,
it's
he has
interesting.
350K. And Lidor, I mean, now it's talks about contract extension. He wants a raise.
Bro, I think he's not.
He must have Nasser nudes. Because how are we not saying no? You are a bum.
Oh,
And look. People like this are an issue.
Minerals FC, man.
Kimpembe is one of the ballers at the club. Kimpembe has literally been the worst player this season, alongside Soler and
That's
Sarabia.
cap. Stop.
Bro,
That's cap.
bro,
Stop.
no.
What are you saying?
You go first.
Iktiki has been better. No, Iktiki better.
What are you? What the fuck, bro? He's not gonna play like that. He's not gonna play like that, man. What are you talking about?
All right.
What is this? This agenda.
Alright,
Sticky
alright.
agendas.
Who? He's by far the worst centre back. Marquinhos has been so bad this season, but Kimpembe is just another level of ass.
Okay,
big,
Mo, boy.
thick ass.
Are you saying? Hold on. Are you saying this from the 3 games he played? From 3 games he played recently, or is this
No,
a
we're talking
general
about the start of
perception?
the
No,
season.
this season, the past
Start
3,
of the
4
season,
seasons.
he was. Hold on. Past of the season, start of the season, he wasn't that bad. I don't really get. I don't get this, guys. Start of the season, he was good. What are you
wasn't
talking
good,
about? He was
Lido.
good.
What are
No,
you
okay,
talking
no.
about?
What are you talking about?
That's
Start of
what
the
I
season, he
told
was
you.
good.
No, here's the thing.
He was good start of the season.
You're saying,
What are you talking about?
No. Okay. You were saying good, but he was doing the minimum. But as PSG fans, when
He
we
was
see
good.
Kimpembe doing the minimum, we always praise it. But I
do you
swear
mean?
to God, I swear to you right now, if you go to any game that he played, he does the minimum. He does what a defender should do, not what like a special or like not crazy tackles or like whatever. He just does his job.
Exactly. Isn't that what you expect from your defenders to do their job? He did his job. I'm not saying Kimpembe is
You know what, I'm
world
not-
class center back.
No, but he has a lot of mistakes though. He has a lot of mistakes.
Who does?
That's the thing. He does-
I know, but you guys are saying like he's so trash. He's not trash.
He's trash.
Relax.
Lidor, for me,
Agenda.
this guy shouldn't
Agenda.
have a few. You can call it an agenda. You know what? I don't even
Yeah, I
care.
mean, it's an agenda.
I'm honest.
It's an
I'm
agenda.
honest.
It's
I want this bum.
agenda.
I want this bum out of my club.
No,
No,
okay,
because
okay.
this guy
As I
manipulates
told
the fan base. This guy has manipulated the fan base so much. It's crazy. It's crazy.
No, I just think-
For me, okay.
I don't think it's
for me,
manipulation.
I don't see that he's okay. For me, I don't see that he's trash, but he had his moment. He had his time. He had like the backup of the whole club and the whole fan base. And with what he showed us, and with the wages that he has, and this injury thing now that's happening, it's not it. We just have to accept that it's time to go. If you're good, then it's good for you to play at other club. That's the simple as that. I'm not saying that he's trash. Like if he, for example, went to Chelsea as he was expected him to, if he went to Chelsea and he balled, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be like, oh, Kimpembe is that good or whatever, because he showed us potential like the last 4 seasons. Some games he showed us potential. He showed us what he can do, whatever. But it's we just have to start letting go of players, bro. It's simple as that.
Especially with the wage he has. He's not
Yeah,
the
that's the
sixth
thing.
or
Is what I'm
seventh
saying.
best player at this
And
club.
we're not gonna have the sixth highest wage as a rotation player.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I get that point. So what's the plan? Are you guys selling? Are you guys keeping? What's PSG doing?
I mean,
What are you doing?
I hope that he wouldn't be injured so we can sell him, but now we can't sell him. So
Lidor, David sent it before. He said something that President Kimpembe will still get extended.
and especially now, if Ramos get a backup, or if he somehow Ramos stays with Danilo and Skriniar coming and Marquinhos, it's just gonna be too much of a defense. And with him higher paid, it's higher wage. It's just gonna be too much. He's not even
Yeah,
gonna be up to that level. I don't think like
yeah.
that. So
I think it definitely
it's
has to be
better
a
for him
plan.
to be sold.
Yeah.
And
I
he's not
hear
gonna
it.
get a pay cut. That's the thing. Like with Ramos, you can hope that he's gonna get a pay cut because he's old, and if he doesn't manage to stay at PSG, you could argue that his chances are playing for a big club is gonna be minimal. So we can kinda force Ramos to get a pay cut, but with Presco, we can't. You can't force him to get a pay cut because
I
if you're
mean,
gonna do anything, you're gonna extend him, and if you extend him, you're gonna the least thing you can do is pay him the same. And I don't think he wants to be paid the same. I don't know why, but he thinks that way. We could have gone 50M for him, honestly, if it wasn't for this whole thing.
I mean, yeah, I get your point, but move. What I don't get is how you say he's manipulating the club. I don't get.
Agenda's gonna adjust, man.
He's a.
Agenda's gonna adjust.
All right, Lidor, let me explain. So, Kimpembe knows his so-called value of this club a lot. He knows how much the fan base, the French fan base, and especially the ultras love him. And he abuses that love to get an extension and even a raise at this club, even though his performances have not been great. He knows that the only reason he's still at this club is because he's from the academy. And he, instead of, looking from his heart, he's abusing it. Similarly to Roberto. Like, Lido, we have two, like, they're abusing our clubs. They should not be our clubs.
This is not the same thing,
Roberto's
bro. We hate
abusing
Roberto.
Barca.
No.
Because Chavez
We
is
hate
friend.
Roberto. We hate Roberto, though. Nobody likes Roberto. Well, for people in your club like Kimpembe, there's a difference between. It's different situations, though. We are broke. We don't have any other choice.
The Catalonians don't love him.
Nobody loves Roberto. Nobody. Even the Spanish people don't love him, man. You guys love
6-1.
Kimpembe, though.
Neymar, Ronaldo. You don't love him for that? Your biggest moments in your history?
The funniest thing was this guy has been at the club since he was 18. Hey, how does that happen? I'm tired, man. But no, Kimpembe just being a French PSG fan, He loves the club, and the fans like that type of passion.
Bro, I love
No,
the club.
no.
That
He
doesn't
doesn't
mean
love
I
the
should
club.
start.
He doesn't love the club. If he loved the club, he would leave. If he really loved the club, he would leave.
Mo, for example, Mo loves the club.
Oh.
He's passionate about the club. That doesn't mean he should start on our back line. It doesn't work like that.
I mean, I got your point, but I just feel you guys are sort of overdoing the whole Kimpembe.
All right, Lidor. One thing I have an issue with Kimpembe is he's so comfortable at the club. He knows that extension, and he will always stay, and he's never upped his performances. Like, he was just injured for months. He came back and he was ass. Like, how can you be
He played
out?
3 games. He played 3 games, though. What are you talking about? He played.
No.
Hold on. Did he even start against Monaco? Did he start against Monaco?
He came on as a sub.
And he got injured in Marseille game. So how are you judging this from?
Lidor, he started versus Lille, was captain, and conceded 3 goals. And almost scored an own goal. Header over Donna.
I mean, everybody else was trash that game. So.
Up. Lidor,
what do you say?
I don't like this.
What do you say? It's not as if he was like
conceding goals is not on Messi. Us conceding goals is not on Neymar. Us conceding goals is not on Mbappe. It's on the centre back, especially if he's been captain.
Ramos was trash that game too. Like even
Oh
Nuno
my
wasn't that
days!
bad.
Why are you
What are you
invading?
doing?
Like you're just doing
I'm
as
not
a French
invading.
PSG fans.
I'm not invading.
Nah, you're defending him because he's black. That's why.
I'm not.
Ramos,
I'm not. You're
Ramos, you
overdoing
hate
this.
on.
I mean, nah. I like Ramos, man. You're a genius. You're just overdoing the Kimpembe. That's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
I'm a ban the word genius on this pod, man. We're calling too many players geniuses, man. Bernard genius, Soler genius, Sarabia genius, Ramos.
It's clearly toe syntax. It's clearly toe syntax. That's what it is. But
And slime,
Kimpembe
and
hates is
slime.
crazy. Yeah.
Now
Sure.
here, now
But
Kimpembe
Kimpembe
fraud.
hates.
Now
Oh my
Kimpembe
god.
fraud.
Oh my god. Oh my
No,
god.
but Lidor, the thing is, you say, oh, it's just been one game. This has been the same thing 4 years. He's been like mid for 4 seasons.
I mean, I hear you.
No, but the thing is, like I said, sometimes on average he's been mid, but there are some players, some games where he would be good, and that's the problem. Because you see the potential, you see that what he can do sometimes, but it's just not, it's not consistent. And you gave him enough time for it to be consistent. We gave him this high wage for it to be consistent. We didn't pay him this high wage for him to be mid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some players,
Yeah.
like Verratti, for example, you give him this high wage and he's been good. The maybe the last couple of games he wasn't, but like throughout the whole season, every season that he played, he's been consistently good. That's why you pay these high wages. I would say the same thing with the M&M. We give them the high wages to perform good and at average good. For them to play a mid game, that's an L on itself. But it happens in football. Yeah, they're not robots. Some games that would happen. But on average, I want them to be good. That's the thing. That's why you
No, but
pay these high wages.
Lidor is a
If I just
Barca
want you to
fan.
play, if I just want you to play mid game, I wouldn't pay you high wage. I would pay you, for example, like Bernard.
What does that?
Bernard is being paid whatever, and he's not playing good. Well, yeah, it's just he's doing his
Yeah,
job.
the wage has to match your performances. But
No, I
when it
understand
comes to
what you're saying.
Kimpembe, his wage matches his love for the
But
club.
what's the
Knows the club.
His
what's the
mascot
club's
fork.
plan? Though?
Huh?
What's the club's plan regarding Kimpembe? What's the club's plan?
No,
What they are doing?
David
The club
sent to me.
loves him.
David sent
That's
to me a
what we're
report
saying.
something that said that even with this Kimpembe injury, that will not change that he will be extended at this club. What I said, Lidor, is you can give one, even me, Kimpembe's biggest hater. What happens is Kimpembe comes back around October, November. When he comes back, you give him one last chance. From November until June next season, if he performs well, you may think of an extension. But don't extend him now that he's injured.
Okay.
If you extend him now that he's injured for what, 6-8 months, circus, absolutely clown club. And I'm saying this as
We've
the
been trying.
biggest Kimpembe hater in the world.
We can sell him in Jan. Next Jan.
But PSG,
There's
man,
gonna be
how much you think you get for Kimpembe though?
Not much at all with this injury. Like before the injury,
Even
And he's
Nice.
been mid.
he had a good price. He had actually good price. But now, I think even still now, because he has good PR and our club loves him, he could be sold for a decent amount. But with the injury, it's his price is dropped drastically because it's a big injury. And before this
Yeah.
injury, he had another injury. So
Yeah.
an
And
injury,
and
you know,
isn't this like a career changing injury? What is it called? The injury he got?
ACL.
yeah, it's Achilles. It's an Achilles.
Stop, calm, man. Calm.
Like
Stop.
it's gonna get back, like with the style, because he's an explosive kind of player. So
Man,
with his
Achilles,
style of
my
play,
superhero, man.
With
Achilles,
his
he's
Mo,
a superhero.
stop.
He's
Mo.
a
Definitely
Greek
gonna
superhero.
Mo,
Just
Mo,
nah, man, Achilles is big.
but
Man.
you know,
Nah, Achilles
it's very, very big. But Mo, do you know that if one defender is out, then your chances of playing the three at the back are under siege?
no,
So why you
Lidor.
celebrating?
Why
Why you celebrating? No, why you celebrating?
Lidor. I love you. You know why? Because Christophe Galtier got asked the same question. And what did Galtier
What did-
say?
what
No
did he
worries,
say?
we got Big Shabu. He knows Kimpembe is a bum. He knows Kimpembe is a bum. When you say we have Big Shabu, I won't change. That means Kimpembe wasn't that big. Oh my days. And Lido, you know the
No, but
worst thing
Achilles is very bad.
Kimpembe has fooled Tuchel. You know what? Not Tuchel, because he was actually good
No,
at
no,
Tuchel.
he
but
was
he's fooled
performing with Tuchel.
Poch.
Yeah, he was
He's
performing with
fooled
Tuchel.
Poch, and now he's fooled Galtier, fooled Nasser, fooled Leonardo, fooled everyone. Lido, you can't forget, Campos tried to sell him in the summer alongside Neymar. Why do you think so? Because Campos, when he came in, he didn't look at Kimpembe. He's from the academy, he's French, he knows the club. No, he looked at his past performances and was like, yo, how is this guy still at this club? Let me try to ship him to Chelsea. I heard Tuchel
I think
wants
he
him.
looked at